Good afternoon, I'm Malcolm Jordan and this is your midday news fix for Monday the 22nd of April. A former Ports of Auckland boss could be fined up to $400,000 over a worker's death. Father of 7, Pala'amo Kalati, was crushed by a container in 2020. Maritime New Zealand's laid 2 charges against former CEO Tony Gibson, who resigned in 2021. Joey Dwyer reports.
Prosecutors argue Gibson failed to use his influence, power and resource to ensure workers were kept safe. But his lawyer, John Billington KC, says while he had overall responsibility, he was not personally liable for the failure of individual systems and staff over which he had no direct control.
Tangi planning has begun for a Northland police officer who died after being hit by a car at Helena Bay near Whangarei. Gail Shepherd was off duty and walking her dogs when a car hit a power pole and then her on Saturday afternoon. Shepherd recently took over from her brother as constable at Hohora Police Station. She previously worked as the sole charge at isolated Kohu Station in the northern Hokianga, a job she relished.
Places like that, they're so isolated and there's some amazing people over there.
Shepherd's body will be transferred from Whangarei Hospital to Te Kao Marae in the far north. The Catholic Church's Canterbury Diocese is being praised for opting to rebuild its Christchurch Cathedral at its former site. Mayor Phil Major told Mike Hosking it's a good decision.
They bought the land down by the town hall and there was upheaval with the Vatican and then there was a pullback. And so they've had their rethink and they're moving back to head office, so to speak.
Major says this option will be cheaper than the Anglican Cathedral's restoration plan and may be completed sooner. A good sign for Ukraine in Donald Trump's support of a $95 billion US international aid relief package voted in by the House of Representatives. $61 billion of that is for Ukraine, likely to go into air defence, mid to long-range missiles and artillery shells. International relations analyst Geoffrey Miller says the presidential contender's given the deal his blessing.
Trump has said that Ukraine's survival is important to the United States. That's a huge shift for him. So that means that even if Trump wins the election, we can probably expect the strategy to continue.
A study on harm reduction behaviours of MDMA users is shining a light on education through drug testing. Otago University researchers found 42% of those surveyed test their substances and more than half changed their behaviour. Lead author Jai Whelan says more information makes for informed choices.
We need to have a nationally consistent drug education program. I think drug checking services need to be expanded in kind of every way.
Woolworths is rolling out body cameras in all New Zealand stores to improve staff safety. After a trial in 17 stores, workers reported de-escalations in conflict and abuse. To sport, Kiwi Scott Dixon's won the 85-lap IndyCar race at Long Beach, California. Nelly Korda has won her second major championship, continuing her red-hot run of form on the LPGA Tour. The world number 1 has claimed the Chevron Championship in Texas by 2 strokes, and Lydia Ko finished in a share of 17th. Kiwi runner Cameron Avery has finished an impressive 5th at the Vienna Marathon, but has been unable to hit the Paris Olympics qualifying standard. I'm Malcolm Jordan. That's your latest news fix. We'll be back with the next update at 5 p.m. from the Newstalk ZB newsroom.